Well, back in here on Fox Local, Tom Fitzgerald and Maureen Ube is back.
Hello.
We take a live look out at the Reagan National Washington Airport, where planes are coming and going. Things are moving pretty good right now. But, of course, as we've been telling you, over the next couple hours, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are going to have some inbound snowstorms.
That they are. We have been talking about it, and our storm team has been keeping an eye on the situation, getting you ready for what's to come. Gwen Tolbart has been since yesterday and today, working hard on the forecast and keeping you ahead. Gwen, take it away. Let folks know what they can expect.
All right. Well, right now that system is in the midsection of the country, Tom and Maureen, but it is headed our way. No question about it. And look at the combination. You've got snow, you've got a wintry mix, you've got rain to the south of it. A lot of different variables here in terms of who will get what. But we do know, as it all starts, it's going to start as snow regardless. We've got a winter storm warning in effect. This kicks in at 10 o'clock tonight, and it's in effect right through until 1 a.m. on Tuesday. So we're talking snow, the wintry mix. We've got winds that are going to be kicking in as well, so visibility definitely impacted here. And I'm going to really advise you, if you don't have to go out in these conditions, don't go. Try to stay inside. It's really going to be hazardous out there, especially on untreated surfaces. Our temperatures into the 20s, feeling like it's in the teens and single digits. We've got wind chills, and the cold air in place is going to help support that snow as it comes through. So we've got that Arctic air blast that's situated there in a big section of the country, that moisture pulling up from the south that system has, and that is going to be just very supportive to remain this as snow once it hits the ground. We're talking 5 to 9 inches overall. Generally speaking, this is the Fox 5 weather forecast, that prediction that we have. But there will be some areas that will get higher amounts, and that's when we have what we call banding. And that could be some heavy downbursts of snowfall in any given place or time. So there's a lot of variables going on. After 3 o'clock, expect to see, this is one of the projections, that we could start to seeing some snow from the southwest, 6 to 9, central Virginia, the Alleghenies, central Shenandoah. 9 p.m. to midnight, D.C., Baltimore metro region, southern Maryland, and northern Shenandoah. And after midnight, far northeastern Maryland. Here's a look at one of the models and what it's saying. This is the European model. Wants to give us 10.5 inches of snowfall generally. So let's look at the timing that it pulls it in. As we take a look, our western zones start to see it about 9:30 tonight. Then it moves right across that I-95 corridor by about 12:30. In the overnight hours, that's the heaviest snowfall time. And if you look at this darker blue, that's the band of heavy snowfall coming through. Then to the south of it is where we're seeing the mix. Little bit of a short little lull in here, kind of a dry slot, not a huge one, but a little one. And then we see more snow kicking back in on the second round again at about 10:30 before it all starts to pull out in the early morning hours of your Tuesday. Then we have the American model. This model gives us less, 8.2 inches, but it also brings in more of a wintry mix. So take a look at the south here. You see that mix pushing its way to the north at about 11 o'clock, and then we start to see lighter snow here across D.C. There's the mix to the south, and then the heavier bands that come in the early morning hours of your Monday, excuse me. So quite a difference. It lasts a little bit longer through the day as well, and then it's out of here once we get early Tuesday. So make sure you keep your cell phones charged, have your power banks, and be ready for power outages with the ice and heavy snow, all possible. Freezing pipes as well, take care of that. Slick roads and bridges and sidewalks, untreated surfaces, goes without saying, and a major impact of travel on Monday for sure. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. That cold air does stay in place. The things that are going to be a big difference for us are going to be depending on how far north does that mix come in, that warmer combination of precipitation. If we get more of that coming north, that'll bring our totals down. How far will we be on the northern edge of the main gradient of all the snow? That will make a difference if we are right on that, or if it expands itself, that'll bring the numbers up. So these are all variables that we have to take into consideration. Or if there happens to be a snow burst that comes down, that will bring the numbers up again. And then, of course, always the track of the storm. Right now, as I said, it is going to start as snow, but anything can change at any time. Tom, Maureen?